Welcome back to Second Act, First Date. Over 40 and awkward.
Oh my gosh.
We are back for
Yes.
episode number 6.
6. And
It's the most wonderful
it's
time.
the most wonderful time of the year.
Well,
Is it the holidays?
it depends on who you ask.
Oh.
I mean, for some people, yeah, it's magical and full of joy. But for others, especially if you're single and over 40,
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah.
could be a little bit, well,
A lot.
yeah, a lot.
A lot.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The holidays can be brutal
Oh, yeah.
when you're constantly bombarded with questions like, so are you seeing anyone?
I know, right? It's like every family gathering
Every single
runs into an interrogation.
It's like they're trying to set you up with their neighbor's cousin's dog walker.
No. I've been there.
But fear not,
Yes.
because today we are diving deep into
Okay.
12 tips for thriving during the holidays.
Yes.
When you're 40 and single.
Yes. Thriving.
Not just surviving.
Thriving.
Yeah, we're not just aiming to get through this.
No.
We're talking about rocking the holidays solo style.
Like a rock star.
Exactly.
It's funny how the holidays have become this pressure cooker of expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Like suddenly everyone's supposed to be coupled up blissfully baking cookies by the fire,
Yeah.
Hallmark movie style.
Yeah, all matching pajamas and perfectly decorated trees.
Ugh.
And don't even get me started on the family photo shoots
Yeah.
with everyone in coordinating sweaters.
Oh, the pressure.
It's so much pressure.
Yes, it's just not realistic for most of us.
Nope.
And then there's social media,
Oh, don't you just...
rubbing all those seemingly perfect family gatherings in your face.
It's like everyone's living in a holiday rom-com.
Except you.
Except me, yeah.
Ooh.
So what can we do about it?
Tip number 1 is all about reframing our perspective.
Okay, I'm listening.
Instead of buying into that unrealistic ideal
Right.
that we see everywhere,
Uh-huh.
let's redefine what the holidays mean to you.
I like that.
What brings you joy?
Ooh, good question.
What traditions feel authentic to your life right now?
Yeah, because maybe it's not the big family gathering.
Maybe not.
Maybe it's something totally different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe it's cozy nights in with a good book.
Okay, yeah.
Or exploring a new hobby
I can get behind that.
that sparks your passion.
Right.
It's about finding what truly resonates with you.
I'm already feeling more empowered.
I love that.
And you know what, this whole new traditions thing?
Yeah,
It's kind of exciting.
it is.
It's like a chance to break free from the mold
Very free.
and create something truly unique and personal.
100%.
So what are some of the coolest new traditions you've seen people embrace?
Well, I've seen people ditch the big family gathering
Oh, interesting.
for like intimate potlucks with close friends.
I look at that.
Yeah, or plan solo adventures to cozy cabins in the woods.
Ooh, a solo cabin trip.
Sounds nice, right?
Yeah, that actually sounds really nice.
One woman I know started a tradition of volunteering at an animal shelter on Christmas Eve. She said it was the most rewarding holiday she'd ever had.
That's amazing.
The point is, there's no right or wrong way to celebrate.
I love that.
It's about finding what resonates with you.
It's all about personalization.
Personalization, yeah.
This is great.
It's like giving yourself permission to design a holiday experience that actually brings you joy,
Yes.
instead of feeling obligated to follow someone else's script.
Oh, that's so important.
Right.
Yeah, because sometimes we get so caught up in trying to live up to everyone else's expectations
Yeah.
that we forget to ask ourselves what we actually want.
Exactly. And, even though we're talking about embracing singlehood during the holidays, it doesn't mean you have to be a hermit.
No, absolutely not.
Staying connected is key.
Yes, connection is so important.
Maybe you host a Friendsgiving potluck.
Ooh, fun.
Or plan a virtual holiday party with family who live far away.
That's a great idea.
Technology can be a real lemon-saver when it comes to bridging those distances.
That's such a good reminder because sometimes we get so caught up in the romantic aspect of the holidays
Yeah.
that we forget about all the amazing people already in our lives.
Right. Your tribe is out there.
They are.
And speaking of supporting our well-being,
Yes?
tip number 4 is all about prioritizing self-care.
Okay, self-care, yes.
The holidays can be a whirlwind of activity and emotions.
So true.
So it's crucial to carve out time for yourself.
It really is. And, self-care isn't selfish.
No.
It's essential.
Essential.
So what are some go-to self-care practices that can help us navigate the holiday chaos with a little more peace and sanity?
Think simple and doable.
Okay.
Maybe it's a 10-minute meditation session in the morning,
Okay, I can do that.
or a relaxing bath with essential oils.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Or even just a walk in nature to clear your head.
Yeah, I love that.
It's about finding those little pockets of time
The little pocket.
to recharge and reconnect with yourself.
I'm picturing myself curled up by the fireplace with a good book and a cup of hot cocoa.
Yes.
That definitely sounds like self-care to me.
Exactly.
And sometimes the best way to care for ourselves is to shift our focus outward.
That's interesting.
That's where tip number 5 comes in. Volunteering and giving back.
Oh, tell me more about this.
I've always thought about volunteering,
Yeah.
but I've never really taken the plunge.
Well, the holidays are the perfect time to start.
Okay.
It's a chance to connect with your community, make a difference in someone else's life, and maybe even discover a new passion.
What kind of volunteer opportunities would you recommend?
Think local.
Okay.
Food banks are always in need of extra hands during the holidays.
That's true.
You could also volunteer at a senior center, an animal shelter, or even participate in a charity run.
Oh, there are so many options.
There are so many ways to get involved.
This is actually making me excited about the holiday.
That's the spirit.
I love the idea of
Yeah.
using this time to give back and spread some cheer.
It's a win-win.
It is.
You're making a difference in your community, and you're also combating those feelings of loneliness that can sometimes creep up during the holidays.
That's so true. And speaking of combating loneliness,
Yeah.
I have to ask,
Okay.
what about dating during the holidays?
Ooh, that's a big one.
It can feel like a pressure cooker,
It can.
especially when everyone's asking about your relationship status.
It's true. The holidays can definitely amplify those pressures.
Yeah.
But it's important to remember that you're not obligated to date just because it's December.
Okay, I like that.
Tip number 6 is all about approaching dating and socializing with an open mind and zero pressure.
Yes, no pressure.
If you're open to it, great.
Right.
But if you'd rather focus on other things,
Mm-hmm.
that's perfectly fine too.
I love that.
It's like giving yourself permission to just enjoy the season
Mm-hmm.
without feeling like you need to be actively searching for a partner. And speaking of setting healthy boundaries,
Woo, boundaries, yes.
our next tip is all about making conscious choices that prioritize your well-being.
Boundaries are crucial, especially during the holidays, when everyone seems to have an opinion on how you should be spending your time.
Oh, I know.
It's okay to say no to invitations that feel overwhelming
Yeah,
or just don't align with your needs.
couldn't agree more.
It's about creating a holiday experience that feels good for you.
Yes. You have the right to curate your own holiday experience.
That's right.
If you need to decline an invitation,
Mm-hmm.
do it politely but firmly.
Okay.
Your true friends and family will understand.
Okay, we've covered so much ground already, and I'm feeling inspired.
Me too.
But before we dive into the next set of tips,
Okay.
we wanted to remind you to visit our website, secondactfirstdatepodcast.com.
Yes.
There you'll find a treasure trove of resources, articles, and even a community forum where you can connect with other listeners navigating the dating scene over 40.
It's a great place to find support, share your experiences, and learn from others who are on a similar journey.
All right, let's keep this deep dive going.
Let's do it.
What other gems of wisdom do you have in store for us?
Oh, I've got plenty more where that came from.
Okay, I can't wait.
So stay tuned.
I will.
So as we're kind of like, winding down the end of the year,
Yeah.
I always think it's a good time to just kind of take a step back
Mm-hmm.
and reflect.
Reflect, yeah.
Think about what this year has brought, the highs, the lows,
Yeah.
and kind of use that to set your intentions for the coming year.
Ooh, I love a good reflection session.
Me too.
Because it's so easy to get swept up in the holiday frenzy
Yes.
that we forget to pause and take stock of where we've been and where we're going.
Totally.
Do you have any favorite reflection practices?
Journaling is always a good one.
Okay, yeah.
Tried and true.
Yeah.
I've also seen people create vision boards
Oh, yeah.
where they kind of visually represent their goals and aspirations
I love that.
for the new year.
Okay.
Or even just, having a quiet conversation with yourself,
Yeah.
like reflecting on lessons learned
Yeah.
and charting a path forward.
I've always wanted to try a vision board.
Do it.
It sounds fun
Yeah.
and creative.
Yeah.
And, this whole process of reflection and intention setting
Mm-hmm.
feels especially powerful when you're single during the holidays.
It does.
It's like reclaiming the narrative and focusing on your own personal growth
Yes,
instead of feeling defined by your relationship status,
exactly.
which, let's be honest, can be a thing
Oh, yeah.
during the holidays.
Big time.
So we're taking back our power.
We are.
And that brings us to our next tip,
Okay.
which is all about embracing your independence.
Ah, I love this one.
Being single isn't a waiting room for a relationship.
No.
It's a time for exploration,
Exploration.
self-discovery,
Yes.
and focusing on what truly makes you happy.
It's like that saying, you complete yourself. You know?
Yeah, being single can be such a gift.
It can.
A time to really get to know yourself,
Yeah,
figure out what you want out of life.
exactly.
And honestly, sometimes it's just nice to have the whole couch to yourself, am I right?
Oh, 100%.
Like spread out, put your
Mix
feet
the
up.
blankets.
Yes. All the snacks.
Sharing.
No sharing, exactly.
I mean, the freedom and flexibility of singlehood
Mm,
are definitely something to celebrate.
they are.
And while you're embracing your independence,
Yes.
let's not forget the power of gratitude.
Gratitude is such a game changer.
It is.
It's so easy to get caught up in what we're lacking,
Oh, yeah, especially during the holidays.
especially during the holidays, right?
Yes.
But when we shift our focus to what we do have,
Yes,
it's amazing how our whole perspective changes.
absolutely. Tip number 10 is all about cultivating gratitude.
Okay.
And one of the best ways to do that is to keep a gratitude journal.
Okay. Yeah.
Each day, just write down a few things you're thankful for, no matter how small they may seem.
Yeah, like what?
It could be a warm cup of coffee,
Okay, I can do that.
a sunny day, a heartfelt conversation with a friend.
I love that because it's so easy to take those little things for granted.
It is.
But when you actually stop and think about them,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, life is actually pretty good.
It is. And, as you're practicing gratitude,
Mm-hmm.
remember to be mindful of those sneaky comparisons that can creep in,
Oh, the comparison.
especially on social media.
Social media.
It's so easy to fall into the trap of comparing our lives
Mm-hmm.
to the carefully curated highlight reels
It's all curated.
we see online.
It's not real life.
It's not. It's like everyone's posting their picture-perfect holiday gatherings.
Oh, yes. And it makes you feel like you're doing something wrong
Right.
if your holidays don't look like that.
Exactly. And it's easy to forget that those are just snapshots,
Right.
not the whole story.
They're just showing you the good parts.
Exactly. Everyone has their own journey,
Mm.
their own challenges,
Right.
their own definition of what a perfect holiday looks like.
That's a good point, because what even is a perfect holiday anyway?
Right.
It's different for everyone.
It is. So tip number 11
Okay.
is all about remembering that everyone's journey is unique.
Mm.
And it's important to focus on your own path,
Okay, love that.
celebrating your own successes,
Yeah.
learning from your own
Look,
experiences.
and not comparing yourself to others.
Exactly.
That's so important.
It is. And it leads us perfectly into our final tip for thriving during the holidays.
Okay.
As a single person over 40,
Hit me with it.
this one is so important, especially if you're feeling lonely or isolated.
Okay, this is a big one.
Yeah. No matter how much we embrace our independence
Mm-hmm.
or cultivate gratitude,
Mm-hmm.
the holidays can still bring up those feelings of loneliness.
They can, and it's okay to admit that.
It is.
It's normal.
It's normal.
And you're not alone.
You are not alone.
So if you're struggling, please know that you're not alone.
So important to remember that.
It is. Where can people turn if they need support during the holidays?
Well, talk to trusted friends
Okay.
or family members.
Yeah,
Consider joining an online support group
that's a good idea.
or seeking guidance from a therapist.
Yeah.
Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength,
Yes, it is.
and there are resources available to support you.
This has been such a valuable conversation.
I'm glad.
We've covered so much ground, from reframing our perspective on the holidays to embracing our independence and cultivating gratitude
Too much good stuff.
and even dating
Oh, yeah. Can't forget about that.
and boundaries.
Yes.
It's been a lot, but it's been good.
It's been great.
And before we wrap up,
Okay.
we wanted to remind you one more time to visit our website,
Yes.
secondactfirstdatepodcast.com.
So many resources there.
So many resources.
Yeah.
So we've covered a lot of ground today,
Oh, yeah.
from reframing expectations to finding joy in giving back. So as we wrap up this deep dive into thriving during the holidays,
Right.
what's the one key takeaway you want our listeners to walk away with?
What resonates most with me is that the holidays don't have to fit a mold.
Okay.
Like when we let go of those cookie cutter expectations, we can really create space for joy, connection, and growth that's authentic to us.
I love that. It's about reclaiming ownership of our holiday experience, right?
Exactly.
Deciding what truly matters.
Yeah.
And creating a celebration that reflects that, whether it's cozy nights and volunteering in our community, or maybe even, little mistletoe moment.
Exactly. And that brings us to a final thought-provoking question.
Oh, okay.
For our listeners to ponder as we head into this holiday season.
Hit me with it. I'm ready.
What will make this holiday season truly your own?
Ooh,
What new traditions can you create?
okay.
What experiences can you embrace?
Mm-hmm.
What connections can you nurture to make this holiday season truly memorable and meaningful?
That's such a powerful question.
Yeah.
It really encourages us to, step into our power
Yeah.
and design a holiday season that lights us up.
Absolutely.
And for even more tips and resources on navigating the holidays and beyond, don't forget to visit our website, secondactfirstdatepodcast.com.
Yes. It's a treasure trove of information and support, all designed to help you embrace this next chapter with confidence and joy.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been my pleasure.
We hope you feel inspired and empowered to create a holiday season that's truly your own.
And remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're here to support you every step of the way.
Thanks for listening to Second Act First Date. Over 40 and awkward.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time.